matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. And on tap tonight is the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Chicago Bulls. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForce reporting from the sideline. A lot of injuries on this team. Coaches scrambling to field a healthy lineup.
A precarious situation with 3 starters out, but crisis also creates an opportunity for those other guys on that roster.
Let's check out Chicago's starting lineup. They've got MP. He's out there with Jones. Josh Giddy is out there with Isaiah Stewart. And it's De Silva in at the 4 spot. And for Cleveland, Mitchell and Strus share wing duty. The big men on the floor for him, Mobley and Allen. And it's Garland in at the point guard position. And we have a little extra spice to this game tonight. This is the first game of the NBA Cup for each of these teams.
Well, with only 4 games in the group stage, you have to get off to a good start. This is a big game for both teams in the Cup. And, of course, this game counts in the regular season as well.
Stolen away. Pass to Sessions. Stolen by Garland. And here's Strus for 3. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Strus has got the first bucket of the game with the 3 for the Cavs. Sessions passes to Jones. He can't get it to go. Good D by Mitchell. And so it's Mitchell who brings up the ball for the Cleveland Cavaliers. It's a 3-point game. Strus's shot is good. Strus has got 5 points so far.
And smart of Garland to stay flexible, finding a teammate instead of forcing that one.
Pass to Jones. Launches it from deep. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from that.
It's stolen by Jones. Oh, and a fast break for the Bulls. Here's De Silva. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
Yeah, and getting out in transition allows for some easy points before that defense is fully set.
That's good by Mitchell.
Well, the defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Sessions against Garland. Jones tries in, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Former second-round pick, Jones has worked hard to carve out a role in this league, and he continues to look to improve.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
And so Jones nails both of them.
Well, you like the passion Jones steps on the floor with, especially for being so undersized.
Pass to Strus. The 3 from Garland. Doesn't go for him.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his first foul. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Pass to De Silva. Clock at 6. Jones kicks to Sessions. And the Bulls with another miss. Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Strus passes to Garland. Here's Mitchell. Down low. And it's Chicago with the rebound. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
They take on a team they knocked out of the playoffs last season in the conference semis.
Giddy, a miss that time, would have put him up.
Well, you can't play better defense than that, patrolling that mid-range area.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession.
Now let's check out a breakdown looking at some stats for Jared Allen. He's coming off an excellent season, and he was in the top 20 in field goal percentage. able to create offense with tremendous efficiency.
And we talked about how strong he was on the boards, going hard at it at both ends last year, really helping out his team.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good luck. Just couldn't find the mark.
Pass to Mitchell. Takes the three. Off the mark. His first miss of the game. 1 for 2. Spins. Here's Sessions. That shot off. Garland with the defensive effort. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. To the inside. And it's Allen with the jam.
With how well Garland scores it, in that pick and roll, the roller should always be open.
Dylan Brooks. He's checked in for Mitchell. And we'd like to take this moment to show you the teams that a year ago made a trademark of scoring points off turnovers. Number 1, the Bulls.
Yeah, I mean, the best in the league at forcing those miscues and then capitalizing at the other end. Their defense led to their offense.
Outside, Jones. Pass to De Silva. And here is Giddy. And here's MP for 3. Rebounded by Allen.
Look, I'm not sure what's going on with him. 0 for the night. Might be time to give someone else a chance.
Brooks dishes to Allen. Misses from short range.
Excellent coverage defensively, making it hard on him.
Pass to De Silva. Here's Sessions, covered by Mobley. Kicks it out to Jones. Now here's Giddy. This one for 3. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Lined up there for Allen. Stewart with the steal. Here's De Silva, covered by Mobley. Jones against Garland. Here's De Silva to the paint. Free throw line jump shot. And it's sent back by Allen.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Chicago trailing here. Stewart down low. Mobley's there. And that one's good. Sessions.
Nice execution by the offense, generating a good look.
It's Garland with the ball for Cleveland. Mobley outside. Back to Garland. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Pass to Giddy. And here's Sessions. Brooks covering. And it's sent back by Allen.
When attacking the rim, you have to attack for Allen because he is more than willing to meet.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. So great when you're in the first game of a back-to-back. How much focus slips into already looking towards the second game.
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars.
And Jones spins it home.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. And stolen by Giddy. Now here's Sessions. Fast break opportunity here. Pass to McCollum. Back to Sessions. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Here's Garland picks one up. Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Cleveland. And the Bulls making a change also. Terry's checked in. And so Sessions nails both of them. Cleveland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Mitchell kicks to Mobley. Cavaliers moving the ball around. Pass to Allen. Mitchell outside. 5 to shoot. The 3. And another miss by Cleveland.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Jones. Back to Sessions. Terry outside. The kick out to Williams. And again, no good by Chicago. Cavaliers trailing. Mitchell outside. Wound up there for Allen. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Mitchell driving to the basket. Drops in the layup for 2. Mitchell's got it all tied up now for Cleveland.
And you got to clog up those lanes. Mitchell just explodes to the rim when he gets to that launching pad.
McCollum right side. Williams inside. Brooks covering. 4 on the clock. Pulls up. High post. Evan Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got 5 rebounds tonight. Pass to Wesley. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. To the left side wing. Tyson. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Jones against Wesley. Jones slams it in.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
And that's a great look at that slam from our AT&T Connected Cam. Now here's Terry. Still scoreless.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Brooks misses. Well, Chicago has gone 1 of 5 from downtown in the first quarter. Points out there have been hard to come by.
You've got to love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. There's 1:47 left in the first quarter of the game. Terry against Mitchell. Fires, high post. Shoots the 3. The shot, no good. Chicago leading. Terry with it. Outside Williams. Pass to Buzelis. Outside Terry. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And a lot of that was game plan. Putting guys in a position to succeed, particularly on the offensive end.
That was the kind of win a coach takes pride in. You lay out the strategy, and the players execute perfectly.
Mitchell with the steal. And they're moving it up. Here's Wesley, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And that's up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate the open court when a steal triggers the break.
Now here's Terry. No scoring in this one. And stolen by Mobley. Pushing it up. Jumps up. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
A smart read on defense. Mobley has a great feel for when to go for the basketball.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. McCollum against Wesley. A wide open look here for Terry. A 3-pointer off the mark. Pass to Mobley. Here's Mitchell. Lets it go with a 3. And so the first quarter is in the books. Cavaliers lead by 4. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they're playing with great pace, pushing the ball up the floor and attacking before the defense can get set.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
The Cavaliers leading by 4. They've got Mitchell, and it's Tyson in at the small forward position. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. To the middle, here's Najee. Here's Wesley. He doesn't hit that one. Nice defense from Giddy. Now here's Jones. He's guarded closely. And Giddy gets it to go.
Well, great job by Giddy staying composed there, refusing to let the physical defense throw him off.
Mitchell outside. Terry grabs the board. The Bulls shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. McCollum kicks to Terry. Cavaliers with the rebound. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. Pass to Najee. The Cavaliers again can't hit. Last outing for the Bulls, it was a loss to the Rockets.
Really a disappointing effort. That game could have and should have been closer than it was.
Yeah, look, that's not the kind of performance they would have liked. But the one good thing about this league, the next game's always right around the corner.
Now Mitchell, following the three-point attempt by C.J. McCollum. Here's Tyson. From outside, off the mark. And it's Terry with the ball for Chicago. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Mitchell with the steal. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Here's Tyson. Good work defensively by Jones. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Back to Giddy. Pass to McCollum. And here is Giddy. Now Williams. Brooks covering. Takes the 13-footer. And it's Tyson with the rebound. The Cavaliers leading. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Mitchell outside. Stolen by Terry. Pass to Giddy. It's McCollum on the wing. Covered by Mitchell. Swiped it away. To stop the drought, Mitchell connects from 3.
You got to chase Mitchell out of the corner, or he will drain those all night.
Now here's Giddy. Last time out he had 14 points. Kicks it out to Jones. Shot clock at 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. Giddy against Wesley. Here's Tyson. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 7-point Cavalier lead.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Garland's checked in. Chicago also making some changes. Mitchell Robinson's checked in for Jones. And MP subbed in for Terry.
Well, anytime you can get a good look close in like that, it's always your best option.
That's out of bounds to the Cavaliers as Cleveland retains possession.
And checking out some numbers for Sessions. Last year, getting it done. Averaged about 20 points a game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. And with his skill set on the offensive end, he is such a threat on the floor.
Yeah, he's the kind of guy that makes life easier for his teammates. He demands so much defensive attention.
Deep 2 from Brooks. Chicago grabs the miss. Sessions passes to McCollum. Williams up on top. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go with Brooks running it up the court. Here's Tyson. That drops and it comes off an assist from Brooks. Tyson, who's got the lead up to 8 now for the Cavs. Sessions against Garland. The kick out to Williams. Inside. And stolen by Mobley. Pushing it up. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
And really, the defense fouled in there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
And Greg is a former point guard in this league. Give us your top 4 generals of all time. The guys that could direct the floor and could control a game.
Wow. If we're talking traditional point guards, I got to go Magic, Isaiah, CP3's in that conversation, Jason Kidd. But I've got a separate list for that hybrid point guard, right? Which that includes guys like Steph and Iverson, West, and the great Oscar Robertson.
Here's Sessions. After the made shot from Evan Mobley. Pass to Williams. McCollum outside. Now here's Giddy. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Strus. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there. Bulls trail by 11. Sessions looking around. Another 3 for Chicago.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Sessions against Garland. Pass to Allen. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Garland against Sessions. And again, it's Cleveland.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Williams' shot is off.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
There's no airspace there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Gali LaForce.
Thanks. The Cavaliers want Evan Mobley to rip and run. Coach Kenny Atkinson said, with him pushing it in transition, he's just scratching the surface. You see him handle the ball sometimes, and you're like, man, this guy's a point guard. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, a tremendous skill level. Gali LaForce with that report. Great job as always, Gali. Thanks. And Chicago has possession. The Cavaliers making the shot. Got that one, and the Cleveland lead has been cut down now to just 10 on the basket from McCollum. And timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Donovan Mitchell checked in for Cleveland. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. The Bulls in second, the Cavaliers fifth.
I mean, these clubs are almost a mirror image of one another in that regard. You look at the rebounding numbers, really impressive just how physically dominant they both are in the paint.
Now, here's Mitchell. 20 points for him last game against the Heat in Miami.
Yeah, he hasn't had the best night from the field, but his teammates have had his back.
Here's Jones. It's a 10-point game. MP outside. Back to Jones. The kick out to Williams. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Strus. Goes back up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And his teammates love this. When Allen is aggressive, trying to score, really puts pressure on the opposing defense.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And that one misses.
And Allen impacts the game on all levels. This kid has what it takes.
And he sinks the second. And it's Sessions with the ball for the Bulls. They trail by 11. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. That'll be just the 2nd of 7 away from home. Stewart finds Sessions. Off target from 3-point range.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Strus passes to Mitchell. It's stolen by Sessions. Jones with it. He's picked up by Mobley. The lead now in single digits.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
And here's Garland for three. Bulls trail by 9. On the wing, MP. Covered by Mitchell. De Silva. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. The Bulls have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. The first free throw is good.
2 shots.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well, you see why teams try to avoid fouling him. You're basically giving away points.
Garland goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garland's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Always good seeing a guard like Garland score inside.
Here's De Silva, defended by Strus. Williams kicks to Jones. 6 to shoot. Sessions with it. Garland picks him up. Chicago needs to get off a shot here. A putback, and Williams is right there. Williams has got his first bucket of the night.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell outside. And here's Garland for 3. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to De Silva. Now Jones from deep. Drains it from beyond the arc. And now it's just a 4-point Cavalier lead.
Well, it's a work in progress from outside the arc. Good to see Jones knocking it down there.
And it's Mitchell missing.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Stewart passes to Sessions. Jones for 3. Another 3 for Chicago.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
There's Garland. Pass to Strus. Bangs home the trifecta. Strus has got 10 points.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Now here's Sessions. He's coming off a 31-point game against Houston.
And it was not a one-man show. That was the best part. He had just as good a game with his passing as he did with his scoring.
The shot will not fall. Good D by Mitchell.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Yeah, and the advanced pass there set it all up. Scanning ahead for the early offense opportunity.
Pass to De Silva. MP outside. No good on the triple. Garland way outside. And he was able to put it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And so that brings the first half to a close. Cavaliers ahead, up by 6. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment.
Thanks for stopping by, y'all. First up on the show tonight, a quick look ahead of some upcoming games on the docket. Kenny, back in your playing days, how far ahead would you look on the schedule?
Unless we were in the playoff race, I really only focus on the next game.
Yeah, it doesn't do any good to look too far down the road. That's for the coaches.
Yeah, as a coach, you're planning, game planning, and all that stuff, practice planning. But as a player, you got to stay in the moment, focus on the task at hand.
And now, guys, it's time to talk about that challenging first half for the Chicago Bulls.
I got to see more fight on the glass. They're in a slugfest. Winning the battle of the boards could swing this game.
But do they have the personnel to do it? I agree with you. They need to do it better, but can they?
Thanks for joining us. Now let's toss it to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You have to like what we've seen from Jones.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
The Cavaliers leading by 6. Taking a look at the Bulls. We've got Isaiah Stewart, Trey Jones out there with MP. Then it's Josh Giddy. And it's De Silva in at the 4-man position.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
And Giddy gets it to go.
Standing 6'8", Giddy is a long guard, and that helps him around the hoop.
Now, here's Garland. Mobley, the pass to Allen. Back to Mobley. And a great assist by Allen as that one goes in.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Here's Garland. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. Good on the three-point shot. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And Sessions kicks to Giddy. Kicks it out to Jones. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
Defensively, you have to be careful about fouling Jones. He's a high percentage free throw shooter.
And so Jones nails both of them. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Mobley outside. Back to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. Mobley outside. Here's Allen. And again, it's Cleveland.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
MP outside. Pass to De Silva. Back to Giddy. From the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Giddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
Yeah, very hot start out of halftime. Making their first 3 shots, getting the looks that they want, and knocking them down.
Oh, Mitchell's so good inside.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
Sessions passes to Giddy. Back to Sessions. Takes a 3. Mobley with the rebound. Mobley's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
And battling hard on the glass, they hold the advantage here so far. And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. And here's MP for 3. It's good from long range. Sessions has got 14 points for the game.
Defensively, if you're going to disrupt his rhythm, you have to put more pressure.
Garland, no good.
His shot selection's been poor. If I were coaching this team, he'd be sitting next to me.
Out of bounds, Cleveland takes possession.
And now we get a chance to check out Donovan Mitchell. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season, 27 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. Just a fantastic scorer off the bench. Always a factor in every game he plays.
Yeah, look, you need that kind of punch off the bench. Someone who can help shoulder the offensive load.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's the triple, and there's Garland. That's good on the assist by Mitchell. Garland's got his third basket of the night right there. Bulls trail by 8. MP outside. Pass to De Silva. Excellent D there from Allen. Cavaliers have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip.
Well, he's going back to the arc. He might be building some momentum from range here in the second half.
Now here's Sessions. He's got 14. Here's De Silva. And again, Chicago. No good. To the paint. Here's Mobley. De Silva with the rebound. And it's Sessions with the ball for the Bulls. 11-point game. Giddy the pass to Sessions. Outside, Jones. Now, Giddy. Back to Jones. Just 5 to shoot. And he banks in the layup. Jones has got 4 points now in the quarter.
I know Jones would love to score like this every night. He always has that intensity to his game.
And here's Garland for 3. It's all in by the Bulls.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Cleveland moving it around. Shot from 6. That basket good off the assist from Allen. Allen's got 3 assists in the game. Breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for Cleveland.
Well, they've shown just outstanding effort defensively, and it's resulted in several forced turnovers.
And they've also not only created turnovers tonight, but converted on them. All game long, that strategy has been paying off.
Now here's Sessions. He's got 14. Now Mitchell. Back to Strus. Here's Mobley. And a miss there on the triple. Bulls trail by 11. Jones looking for an opening. MP left side. Shot clock at 6. Pass to De Silva. Shoots over Garland. And the Bulls with another miss.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Mitchell wide open. Trains the three-pointer. Mitchell's got the lead up to 14 now for the Cavs.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Brooks checked in for Garland. And the Bulls making a change here. Now here's Sessions. To the middle. It's tipped. Here's Strus. Pass to Mitchell. Now here's Allen. He's guarded by McCollum. A kick out to Mobley. And here's Strus. Brooks the pass to Mitchell. For the 3. Good defense by MP.
That's just a great effort on the defensive side. Plaster to the shoot.
Here's Giddy. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5.
Well, he's been able to find points, just not enough of them. They've got to string together some more buckets.
Mobley a screen on Sessions. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Bulls trail by 12. Outside, Jones. MP outside. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
3 points.
Sessions has got 8 points in the quarter.
Well, what a quarter he's had. You can tell he's in the flow. They should be looking for him every possession.
And it's Mitchell missing. For Chicago, they've gone 7 of 13 in the third quarter so far, just above 50%.
Well, with the skill of Josh Giddy, his passing ability really completes the package.
Pass to Strus. Now here's Allen. Mitchell outside. Here's Mobley. He's guarded by Williams. And Mobley throws it down.
Taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. MP inside. Covered by Mitchell. Williams kicks to McCullough. Down low. And Jones spins it in.
Well, he's a true combo guard. McCollum is trusted to run this offense. Great pass.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Mitchell passes to Mobley. Here is Brooks. Lets it go from 11, and Jones pulls it down. Williams against Mobley. On the wing, Williams. McCollum outside. The 3 from MP. Cavaliers with the rebound. Allen's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Mobley. No good on the 3.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Count it, and the Cavalier lead has been cut to just 5 on the basket from Jones. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touches, and everyone contributing.
Yeah, easy call.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
Well, I love how they're attacking the rim. That will usually force defenses to collapse and open up a lot of outside shots.
And the other thing you notice is how committed they've been to playing with the pass, constantly moving that ball from one side to the other.
The shot by Williams, no good. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Stolen by Terry. Pass to Williams. To the inside. 1:07 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. And the basket is good. Got it to go through on the... And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
This is the time now where the officials can review.
The previous play is under review. One shot.
Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
For just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Intercepted. Tyson, 9 points in the game so far. Pass to Mitchell. Shot, high post. And the shot no good, a bit short. And so it's McCullough. He'll bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. They trail by 9 points. Outside Williams. Pocket 6. And it's Terry that time on the assist by Williams.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
It's Wesley on the wing. Corner shot. No good on the last second attempt there. Donovan Mitchell firing on all cylinders for the Cleveland Cavaliers. And of everything he's doing well, it's his scoring that you point to first. Already 22 points in this game. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Bulls trail by 7. We've got Dylan Brooks. It's Najee in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavaliers. Pass to Terry. And here comes the break. Here's Brooks. And the dunk by Brooks.
And you like to see this from Brooks, right? No need to fall in love with the jump shot. Give the defense different looks.
Terry outside. Drives to the hoop, and he converts the layup.
Easy shot for him. They'll take that every time up the floor.
Pass to Najee. And here is Wesley. And here's Mitchell from the arc. And Jones pulls it down. Bulls trail by 7. Inside. Ball stolen. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And it's Mitchell with the jam.
Physical finish from Mitchell, a guy who has no problem playing full contact.
Giddy kicks to Jones. Pass to McCollum. Now here's Williams. Fires from deep. Knocked away. Here we go, one-on-one. Here's Brooks. And Jones pulls it down. Jones has got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Wesley against McCollum. Jones, no one around him. That's in, coming off the assist from McCollum. McCollum's got 5 assists in the game. Pass to Mitchell. Here's Najee. Back to Mitchell. And the layup's good off the glass. That's now 26 points for Donovan Mitchell.
Again, it's Donovan Mitchell with a huge night. One of the premier players in our league.
And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
Now that's what I call a momentum changer.
Yeah, when you've got a point guard with that kind of spring, no lead is safe.
Yeah, he saw the opportunity to finish with some authority, trying to fire his guys up.
Now here's Brooks. Najee passes to Brooks. Down low. Powered down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Here's Giddy. McCollum dishes to Williams. Pass to Terry. 5 on the clock. A 3 from McCollum. It's rebounded by Najee. The Cavaliers leading by 8. Now Mitchell. Here's Najee. Back to Mitchell. Over Giddy. The shot by Mitchell, no good. The Bulls have gone 3 of 5 here in the 4th quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break.
With how well Giddy moves and his 6'8" frame, he's such a tough matchup. There aren't a lot of guys who can guard him.
Chicago making a switch here. Sessions is checked in. That free throw good from Giddy.
Well, what I like about Giddy, he just knows how to play this game. Helps his team in so many ways. It's big for this offense's flow.
Bulls trail by 5. To the paint. Here's Jones. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Mobley's checked in.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
O'Neal kicks to Garland. Good, and the assist goes to O'Neal. And the Cavaliers lead by 7.
Yeah, and after not making any triples in the first half, that's his second since the break.
Giddy finds McCollum. MP outside. Outside Williams. The shot. And it's out of bounds. They say was last touched by Mobley.
Substitution for your Cavaliers. Jarrett Allen. Max Strus.
On defense, the Cavaliers. And it's McCollum in the corner. And the Bulls with another miss. The Cavaliers leading by 7. Pass to Garland. And here is Allen. Allen with the screen for Brooks. Back to Allen. Chicago grabs the miss. Giddy's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And that one's good. Sessions.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Back to Garland. Mobley a screen on Sessions. Really left alone that time. Garland's got a pair of threes here in the 4th quarter for the Cavs.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Outside, Jones. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Mitchell, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. And so here is Chicago. 7-point differential. Sessions finds Williams. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Sessions has got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Pass to Strus. To the middle. Here's Mitchell. Up and in on the layup. Mitchell's got 6 here in this quarter.
And guys, we know Mitchell can fill it up in a hurry, which is what makes him so much fun to watch.
The drive by MP. Bucket is good.
And now they're shooting it pretty well. That was not something we would have said in that first half.
Pass to Strus. And the Cavaliers with another 3.
Oh, nice pass there. Garland with the great vision.
MP outside. And here's McCollum for 3. Rebounded by Allen. Allen's got rebound number 12 here already in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game. Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
Yeah, look, the truth is, he doesn't need much space anyway. But that one was too easy.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Mitchell passes to Allen. Allen with the screen for Mitchell. And Allen with the slam. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 12 rebounds.
Also, man, what a play by Allen. He really packs a punch.
Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Sessions against Garland. And Sessions kicks to Giddy. Rocket 2. The shot's good. Sessions making him pay. Giddy's got 19 points.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
Pass to Mobley. Fires for 3. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
Yeah, you have to give him a lot of credit here. He's turned things around after a disappointing first half.
The Bulls call timeout. Now let's take a minute to talk to Allen LaForce courtside. Allen.
I was able to listen in on what the Bulls coach was going over with his team. Coach was seething about the turnovers. He said, I love everything we're doing but the turnovers. They're killing us. Let's clean up that before it sinks us.
Okay, Allie, thank you. The Cavaliers leading by 14. Pass to Strus. On the wing, MP. Covered by Mitchell. It's good.
Well, that's what you want. Get him the ball and see if he can close the gap.
And here is Allen, guarded by Stewart. Allen, a screen on Jones. To the paint. Stewart with the steal. Giddy. Mobley there for the rebound. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Now Allen.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Isaiah Stewart, second.
First free throw is good.
At the line for your Cavaliers with 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. The Bulls shooting well. They're at 45%. Here's MP. Let's lose a three. Good.
Just a heroic scoring effort from him this quarter. He's doing everything he can to will them back into this game.
Now Mitchell. Six on the shot clock. Giddy will pull it down. Bulls trail by 10.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Off the glass.
Well, it can get congested in there. Giddy found an opening for the score.
Jones against Mitchell. Throws. And the three misses. Bulls shooting and hitting almost everything here in the fourth, up around 58% from the field.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
Yeah, you know, I like how they're not relying on just one guy to get it done. They're sharing the ball and keeping the defense guessing.
No good. Had a chance to end the run right there. Giddy surveying the D. MP. Count it.
Really taking advantage of every scoring opportunity. They've somehow found a way to make this thing exciting.
Mitchell fires. Misses the three. Bulls trail by 4. Outside, Jones. Now MP. And he drives in.
That is world class.
Yeah, and I can say from experience, his coach just breathed a huge sigh of relief.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. Garland doesn't let the pressure get to him. That's why he has the trust of his teammates.
Chicago with the ball. Now Jones. The long shot, no good. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 7-point game.
Taking care of business at the line, and he adds some cushion to their lead.
Now Giddy. Here's MP. That's in there. And he commits the intentional foul. It's the first that increases their lead to 6. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. MP. And so it's Cleveland winning this one. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game. So they're off to a strong start.
And that'll do it, folks.